Rankings.
There are many like it, but this one is mine.
Power Rankings.
That is correct. It's a fascinating Power Rankings week, if I may say so myself, because not one, not two, not three, but 4 teams on my Power Rankings from last week lost in week number 7. So here we go. Hanging on by a thread. The lowest they have been in my Power Rankings thus far. I am starting at number 10, the Buffalo Bills. They are hanging on by a thread. And the only reason why they are still in my top 10 Power Rankings is out of respect to Josh Allen and his skill set, and Stephon Diggs and his skill set, and Von Miller and his skill set, and just the guys on this team. They are in that locker room to find the way. They're in there. I believe it in my core, which is why I'm putting a 4-3 team at number 10 on my list. Any other 4-3 team may be out. I'll be straight up with you.
They're not
but
as good
I've got
as the
them
Vikings.
number 10.
Get them out.
They're down 4 spots. I'm not going to put a 3-4 team in my power rankings, Chris.
They've won 2 out of 3. They're playing great.
These are my power rankings. Did you not hear?
All about right now and how they're playing now and looking ahead to the future.
But my power rankings are a little bit, Railbird, they're a little bit different because they're mine. Did you not hear that drop? There are many power rankings, but this one is mine. And the way I do it is I still feel this team is one of the top 3rd teams in the National Football League because of everything that they've been, what I have seen in flashes this year. They're number 10 on this list, down 4 spots. Number 9, down 5 spots, are the Detroit Lions. Ooh. That curb stopping in Baltimore caused me to stop. As you know, we had Jared Goff on the program on Tuesday. You know what I've said about David Montgomery not being there, and they didn't have that running back with sand in his pants to go hit people in the mouth and have a play action game that comes off it. The Ravens just absolutely tidal waved them, and you'll see where the Ravens wind up on my list because of it. But the Lions are still in the top 3rd. They're number 9 on my list. They are down 5 spots. So how about that? I got a 10th place team down 4 spots and a 9th place team down 5 spots. And I have finally leapfrogged the Seahawks over the Lions. They're number 8. They're up 2 spots from 10. The Seahawks are sitting there at 8. They beat the Lions in week 2. I've had the Lions above them ever since. I'm finally now flip-flopping them. I've got Geno Smith and the Seahawks and Witherspoon and Kenneth Walker and DK Metcalf was out, so Jackson Smith and Jigba. And how many times can somebody say the words Jake Bobo? It's actually a fun name to say. Let's see what these Seahawks can do moving forward. They're sitting there in a nice position, just a half game behind the 49ers. They're number 8 on my power rankings list. Number 7, they crushed the bye week, so they didn't play a game. And there's no change. I've got the Dallas Cowboys still sitting there at 7, TJ. I know you're not happy about it. And all I can say are 2 words, too bad. I just think that they are still have a little bit that's off. If they play any of these teams that are above them, I think they would lose. That's my 2 cents. We will see if I'm incorrect because they do end up playing some of the teams in front of them. I still have them at 7, with all due respect to Micah Parsons, who I love. What did he say on his podcast? Where's the insane intensity about laying into Brock Purdy like they do his quarterback?
Well, it doesn't exist.
They're 7th on my list.
To tell you that. He's kind of right.
Okay. Number 6 on the list, up 2 spots. I'm putting the Jacksonville Jaguars right here. What? I could not be more impressed with them. Yeah, bud. The Jaguars beat the Cowboys last year in Jacksonville.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That happened.
Forgot about that.
And that was part of their terrific run to the division crown last year. And Jacksonville, what they have done after losing 2 in a row in weeks 2 and 3, going to London and sweeping London, and then coming home and taking care of business before a short week trip to New Orleans with Trevor Lawrence wearing a brace on his knee. Travis Etienne has turned into a top 3 running back in the AFC, which means he's a Pro Bowler. And the defense is doing its job. I like what they are doing. They're up 2 spots to number 6, down 3 spots to number 5. I've got the Miami Dolphins. I still think they're a top 5 team in this league. I still think that they beat most everybody when they play them. I'm fearful for your and Susie's Patriots, Chris Brockman, coming up this weekend. I think the Dolphins are still a top 5 team. Down 2 spots. This is the lowest I've had them. You know how I feel about them. But I got to put the 49ers right here. They've lost 2 in a row. Brock Purdy has been put in positions to try and win the game in the final throws. 2 throws in Minnesota in the final throws wound up in the hands of the purple guys. So they're also a little bit banged up. I need to see how they respond to this adversity against Cincinnati before their bye week. They're still number 4 on my power rankings. They're down 2 spots. Up 6 spots. I'm putting the Baltimore Ravens 3rd on this list.
Whoa.
Yeah. They are 3rd on this list. They have earned it. They got a defense that's championship quality. They got a quarterback that's MVP quality. They've got a running game that can take away your will. They've got a passing game that is kind of into its own, I guess. Boy, if Zay Flowers could just do what Jordan Addison did, then this team would be on a different plane. And I think he's maybe heading in that direction. I can't tell you how good this defense is. Saw it with my own 2 eyes in London. And what they did to the Lions at home was incredibly impressive. They put it all together. And I think they'd beat the 49ers right now if they were on the same field the way that the Niners are playing. I think Brock Purdy would have trouble with this defense. And I would be concerned about the Niners playing this team right now. And by the way, the Niners are down 2 spots because they've lost 2 in a row since Brockman said on Overreaction Monday podcast that they would beat a team featuring Pro Bowlers from all the other 31. So I blame you for this slide. Up 3 spots. Let me make sure I got my glass. Yeah, up 3 spots. Number 2 are the Eagles. I got the Eagles finishing at number 2 on my power rankings, up 3 spots. I like the way that they're playing. I think that they have the control of the line of scrimmage. Their defense getting better. It's getting better. And now they had Kevin Byard. Look out. This team is going to get better on defense. Let's hope Jalen Hurts is healthy so he can continue on. And the Chiefs, no change. Second week in
Have we heard anything
they lead
yet?
my power rankings. And that, huh?
Have we heard anything
What'd you
yet
say?
about any updates on Jalen Hurts? Have we heard anything this week?
We haven't heard anything about Jalen Hurts just yet. And I don't think you're gonna. He's just going to be wearing a brace every now and then, and you're going to see him come out there. He's going to be taking on the Washington Commanders this week. And then they have a bye, I believe. And then we'll see what happens. Then they take on the Cowboys and have a bye. That week 9 game against Dallas is going to be big. So we will see what happens about Jalen Hurts and his knee. But my power rankings: Chiefs, Eagles, Ravens, Niners, Dolphins, Jaguars, Cowboys, Seahawks, Lions, and the Bills. That's my 2 cents. You would have the Vikings in front of the Bills for real, Chris? You would really do that?
Yeah,
in your power rankings?
Vikings look better than the Bills right now. I think everyone with 2 eyes can agree with that. Let's see. Honestly, might have the Bengals winning the bye week. They're at number 10, Vikings 9.
Oh, come on. No. I'm just, no. I mean, I don't. I will just beg to differ. I still think the Buffalo Bills win some of these games that you think that, I'm concerned about them. There's no two ways.
I can't wait till next week when the Bengals beat the 49ers and you're just going to have some excuse why the Niners are still 10 in your power rankings.
So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how the Niners would fall out of my power rankings for next week.
That's 3 in a row. I don't know how.
If they keep losing,
I don't know how you can have a team with 3 straight losses still in your power rankings. I mean, come on.
Okay. All right. They're mine. Well, I'll see. You don't think the 49ers are a top 3rd team, even if they lose 3 in a row in this? You don't think they're a top 3rd team in this?
Right now. They're right now. What are we looking at now? Everything that's happening now is happening now. Go back to when?
Yeah,
then
I
we
guess
missed
it's my fault to keep thinking.
And so it's like
I keep thinking down the road. All right. So there you go. Those are my power rankings. Tough.
I love you, Rich.
If you don't like it.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.